like ledge trapping. Like how?
Right.
And I like giving him like some.
You got like a secret under the street gang or something for Icy's tech glabbers, like the,
no. I don't love Icy's tech.
Leather jackets.
That's
with,
literally
like
not even me. I'm the one that preaches neutral and then doesn't learn any of the funky combos. But
okay.
I can see some funky combos right here.
This is still squad strike, right? Yeah.
Yes,
here we
it
go.
is.
So,
I believe this is like, it's got to be like losers finals or winners finals.
Yeah, they're
right?
pretty far in the bracket.
This is losers semis.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, we're getting right down to the thick of it. Beastly versus Cabbage, a.k.a. Atomic.
Oh, gotcha. So that's who he is.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what the tag was, and I was like, this guy is seated pretty high, but I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
I also am trying to figure
out recently. I've literally never talked to Atomic, aka Cabbage.
Game 1, we've got some neutral being played here. Oh, the trade. Beastly not able to find the conversion off of the scramble.
What do you think about Sora in today's day and age? I feel like a lot of people see that clip of him planking, and they're like, all right, that's what this character does. But I feel like they have a lot of good things on stage. You know, they have those Direcas with the aerials and stuff like that. And a little bit of funky combo game.
Well, I don't really think that meme clip is really relevant at all for the character in the competitive sphere. What you should really be looking at is the kind of results that the character is posting up. And one need look no farther than Japan.
Yeah, Zachary literally like day one won a tournament with them.
Yeah, and you know, there's some room there for, oh, I didn't know the matchup. But truthfully, I think the character just has a lot of options.
Oh, what a good bait.
That's really good. Yeah,
the empty hop down tilt confirming. And we're going to see Diddy Rob.
Robot.
Land of the Rob. You know. Oh, that was a great way to get off the ledge there. Now you have the ledge pressure. Well, just kidding. You have to box Rob.
Well, I'm not surprised that Beastly's being a little bit more conservative, because like this is like, you know, whenever you play against a Rob main Rob, there's a little bit of respect, you know, that's applied, especially because you're like, if I could just patiently wall out your Rob, whatever's next stands no chance, you know, because you're a Rob player. Like, I can think of like 2 Rob players on the planet who are multifunctional and have a diverse roster of characters, and one of them is Zachary. Like,
yeah,
it's just not, it's less likely than more.
Okay. And Beastly is a very like patient player in the neutral.
His Diddy Kong is really good too.
Yeah, he's like a classic counter picker. He's got like 1,000 characters, which is why we see him in loser semis. I like just sitting down and watching him since I've been here. I've seen him play like 9 characters. So, you know, and he's not even playing his PT. He's not even playing his Fox or his ZSS right now. So,
well, like what I really like about Beastly's Diddy Kong is that I think it's really informed by his style of play on other characters, and he sets up traps using Diddy's frame data in ways that you wouldn't necessarily see a Diddy player go for. And I think it's really more like reflective of how he sees the game. You know? Like he sees, like, who does Tomahawk down tilt as Diddy Kong? Like, it's not the most common option, you know. But it makes total.
You don't see a lot of people do any empty hops or anything like that. I feel like that's kind of like a lost art.
Not necessarily. Well, and like the most highest placing Diddy Kong right now is, I think, Tweak across the board.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you know, he's kind of famous for a lot of his, like, throwing the banana early to cover space kind of deal.
Yeah.
So that's what people focus on. But I don't know. I like Beastly's Diddy Kong. It's very fundies. You love to see it.
Yeah, he's just
showing off the frame data of the character.
We're going to see the Cabbage Joker now into the Nest matchup.
Right.
Man, I haven't thought about this matchup. Ever since like Austin's like taken like kind of a backseat competitively, I don't really think about Nest matchups all that much. You know, Nest in DFW is taking a backseat to Rob almost exclusively, you know?
You know, and it was like that while Austin was here too. Like there was a lengthy period where Austin was like the guy, you know, but then he just got so dragged down by his health issues.
Yeah.
So like even when he was here, kind of the later months, I feel like the Robs are really just kind of destroying stuff. And truthfully, here at Shockwave's kind of been a bit of a mess anyway, because when Lima's not here, MVD's here.
Yeah.
So it's just always a party, you know, in bracket, no matter what. Who knows what you're going to find in top 8.
We're going to see that wave dash again. Beastly's been doing like wave dashes off ledge, and he's gotten hit for it every time that I've seen, but I don't know. I feel like maybe a lot of people will react to the ledge.
Look at that patience, dude. He doesn't get the complete up air, and he's like, you know what? He's dead.
Oh, he only dodged, he air dodged in. He actually fell off. He pushed him off.
If he hadn't, he would have gotten PK fire. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a...
Or batted, anyway.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But, like, you know, really sad that you were your own downfall. but
yeah. Well, you can't miss techs.
no, for
not
sure.
in 2021.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, you
people
gotta know
forget
that
it's like 3 years into this game.
You gotta
and,
know
like,
it's coming.
you should know that by now. That didn't change.
You can only say that there's 6 frames of delay for so long before you just gotta get good.
You know, and people were like, oh, he didn't do that in Smash 4. Why are you still talking about Smash 4 3 years later, you know? Like,
People miss techs in that game too.
yeah, people miss techs all the time. It's you got to be on point all the time. But we're going to see the Roy start out now, along with the Rob. So I feel like this was kind of a good read from Beastly. I feel like Roy does well into this matchup.
Definitely historically, if you look at the data with like Goblin and Epic Gabriel, which I consider the kind of definitive example of what the matchup should look like.
Yeah, I feel like those two players play all the time.
Lord knows I've heard Epic Gabriel complain about Rob being big.
Yeah.
Even before his current exodus for being a toxic piece of garbage.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, see, like, Roy just gets such hilariously strong reward off of parrying Nair. That combined with his safety on shield, naturally outspacing, grab out of shield from Rob as an option makes it tough for him to kind of get stuff going.
Wow, that hit sweet spot. That's kind of insane.
Rob is big.
Yeah, Rob is kind of ginormous. And speaking of the shield poke there, the forward air gonna clip
His
him.
choice here.
Oh, it comes off aggressive and gets rewarded for it.
Beastly knew, but
Something I'm noticing Cabbage do a lot is that he's getting those like forward air strings like that, and he's pushing them away, and he's dashing back. I feel like he's giving up a lot of room and a lot of pressure by doing that, but like, you know, sometimes he gets rewarded by like an air dodge in or something like that, but I don't know, I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive when he's in advantage state like that. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. We're all.
up throw? No, okay. Just choosing the lob for pressure?
Yeah, I don't think it would have killed quite yet. Right now, I think it's a grab, I'm pretty sure, but how's he going to find this kill? Oh, goodness. Yeah, you just got to hold center stage. Oh, that was so good.
He's living.
Just barely, though.
We'll take barely.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but... Oh, great parry. Yeah, up throw? Yeah, there it is.
Definitely. Good call out there by Beastly. Okay. And I think Roy also does pretty well into Sora, to be honest. Like, I don't think that's a good matchup for Sora.
I feel like he has kind of slower frame data, so Roy can just kind of get in there and be a better sortie, but at a kill percent like this, I feel like...
I don't actually think it's the frame data that's the problem. I think it's just Sora's stats.
Really?
Yeah, his double jump doesn't send him anywhere, and so he's forced to use air dodge to break out of Roy's pressure.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And it just isn't effective because his counter's also kind of slow, and so like he's just very much so at the mercy with relatively limited disadvantage options compared to other characters.
Yeah, we're building up just a little bit of extra credit here, and that uppy is going to take. That's so strong.
Definitely.
Sends out a whack angle.
It's not a Sakurai angle.
No.
It's super steep. It's weird. Thankfully, it's slow enough that you can always react to it.
Yeah.
The week one people playing against Sora, and they were just holding, like dying at like 80 to that move.
I definitely lost a set to a Sora player just because I was holding in like the entire set. And I was like, what am I doing? And I just like died at 80 every time. Diddy versus the sword. You know how it goes. Just being able to whip punish very, very well.
Sora's got kind of a unique minigame in terms of his ability to pressure shield, though. And Banana is much less useful on an aerial opponent than a ground
that is true.
So Sora's ability to kind of mix up aerial pressure at least reduces the reward Diddy Kong gets off of Banana. The patience, back air walling him out. That's unsafe.
Oh, yeah. No, not going to take the up smash?
Good DI. Interesting mix-up there. Oh,
that down air catches people all the time. That's one of those moves you just kind of forget exist, and then you get hit by it, and you're like, oh, all right.
That was such a bungled opportunity there.
Yeah. Oh,
death?
That's going to be it.
Super death.
That back air is strong, but not quite safe against Diddy Banana.
Okay, Cabbage on his last character here. It's still best of 3, yeah?
I believe so.
See any reason for them to do best of 5 for squad strike loser semis, but
yeah,
you know, it's not my tournament, so who am I to judge?
You know, we got doubles running. There's no reason to make it best of 5 necessarily, but you know, so that means that Beastly,
dude, his Diddy Kong is getting a lot of mileage.
Yeah, just being able to play safe, especially in a format like this, where like your character matters a lot. You know, you don't get a next stock with that character.
Right.
Ooh, but the anti-air up smash, that's going to be it. And then Ness. All right.
And if I recall correctly, wasn't Ness his OG character to begin with?
It was like Ness in PT.
Yeah, Pokemon training.
Yeah.
Right.
But not quite on this one.
Oh, he knew that Cabbage was going to panic. That could cost him the game. That's such a big punish opportunity. The 23 damage from up smash plus a jumbo situation that he doesn't have.
It's still not over.
It's still not over. But if he loses the game,
yeah,
I would be very remorseful towards that 23% that I wanted.
Oh, please don't jump. I would have rather jump out of shield, but all right, Arsene is gone, so now you're in a real bad position if you're Atomic.
Yeah, okay. Right, got a ledge trap situation. Lets him off the ledge. Back air.
Oh, that was a great grab.
Ooh, I think he knew, but the timing's not there for it.
Yeah, just barely getting the air dodge out.
Oh, back air. We're rapidly approaching I win percentage here. Good decision.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Yeah, that was an I win decision. Yep.